What? Look at this. Air. He's still in the air. He's still in the air. What the fuck? Whoa.
All right, so let me take you behind the scenes of a shoot I was tasked to do recently by AntiGravity. Now, if you've never heard of AntiGravity or the drones they make, that's probably because they're a new company that doesn't even have a drone you can go and buy yet. But what they do have is a prototype of something that combines two things that I have loved since the beginning of this channel, which is a drone combined with a 360 camera. So they handed it to me and sent me off to film the Freestyle Motocross legend
Jared McNeil with another gold medal.
Back-to-back gold medals. What's it feel like?
Now, I typically hesitate to film a world-class athlete with something that is not done yet.
I would say feature-wise, we're probably only going to talk about 30 to 40% of what the final version is going to include. So for anybody that's interested in this, there's a lot more to come.
Okay, so this is a taste test, you know, the sample ice cream scoop bite.
Yeah.
So they told me that down the line, this will have very similar capabilities as the Insta360 X5, but as of right now, we're super limited in terms of resolution and also capped out at 30 frames per second, which is a little bit limiting because I would love to get some super slow motion.
But eventually we'll get 8K, so
Yes.
more pixels. So this is not an Insta360 drone.
It's not. It's a brand new company called AntiGravity. There is a relationship between the companies. Insta360 incubated this company. Whoa. Here's where you see the relationship with Insta360. You have a top-mounted camera and a bottom-mounted camera, and it's basically like having an X5 flying in the sky.
Oh, and you could see.
You can see in real time. So as you're moving the headset, the screen will also track in real time.
Now, it's not like this is my first time flying a 360 camera. I've done it before on an FPV drone. Not totally something I would recommend because it's so easy to crash the thing and then you scrape up your lens and then you cry. Then there was the Insta360 Sphere where you can attach it to a DJI drone, and that was a bit easier to fly, but I've never been able to actually view a stitched 360 image live through a headset before. And if you've ever put on VR goggles like the Oculus Quest or something like that, you know that it's a kind of trippy.
Oh, Michael, you're so tall. Ah, Gojira. Ah!
So Michael gave me the crash course on it, and even though it's an unusual experience, it's super easy to learn how to fly this thing, even if you've never flown a drone before. I mean, guaranteed within the first battery, you're gonna be zipping around.
Do one of you guys want to try flying this?
Wouldn't say no.
Put this on, and these knobs right here will adjust for your vision. I'm gonna give you this controller here. So I'm gonna go
Have
ahead.
I looked at the controller before? And
Nah, it's so easy. Squeeze the trigger, it'll go towards whatever that pointer is.
No
Yeah.
way.
So how you move the controller is how you're steering and flying, but you can always look in a completely different direction.
Is it really easy?
Yeah.
Yeah, super easy.
Dude, it's
right?
the easiest drone I've ever
What do you even
flown.
like touch or hold? It's just
The
by
trigger.
itself.
I'm just holding the trigger.
What if you let go of the trigger?
And you stop.
Am I tempting faith with this or no?
Since it's GPS stabilized, if you take it slow.
That's it.
Man.
The excavator.
What the heck? I just flew through my shed.
On your very first flight too.
No, you have no idea. Wait till you fly this
Is
thing.
it sick or what?
This is another world.
There's other drones that you can kind of control like this, but what's new with this is that you can actually like
Move.
the fact that you
Yeah.
can look around
Yeah.
and you can look behind you,
That's
you can look
not
down and
normal.
all that. Yeah.
That is not normal.
So I figure we're gonna get the best shots during golden hour when the lighting's all nice. So this was kind of our chance to just work through everything, figure out what works, what doesn't, what looks good and what doesn't.
As you come around and I come,
Go underneath us.
yeah.
And I think one of the big things is that since it is a 360 camera, it's basically like an ultra wide angle lens, which means close things look very close and far things look very far. So I kept feeling like the best shots were where they would come in close and you can kind of feel that proximity.
It's wild because I get scared. He's coming towards me, I'm terrified. Ugh. Like I feel like I'm in danger. I basically want to find the spot where it's still within your guys' comfort zone to where it's not in your guys' way, but kind of as close as I can get to the top of the jump.
Does that seem pretty good?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That thing is gonna get some friggin' awesome shots.
Dude, it's awesome. You guys are just buzzing right past. Oh my God, I was not even paying attention and I just see him go right in front of me. Okay, now I'm just gonna stay in the same spot, but I'm just gonna shoot down as they're coming up. This right here is my up and down, and I'm just gonna try to start up high. Oh my God.
As
did a full whip over it.
Dude,
Oh,
that
you
was
did, huh?
Yeah,
I
like
swear.
I looked under, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's right there.
my mind is being blown right now. Woo! Wow. Oh my God, I swear we were so close to that tire.
Does that have legs that come down?
Yeah, so it kind of has to have these legs. So right now it's closed because it has to clear that 360 camera, right?
But they come down?
Yeah, so whenever I power up, these little landing legs come out so I can put it down and it protects the legs.
What the heck? It's like a freaking
Robot.
helicopter, like a robot. Like,
I did also have a little bit of fun experimenting with different ways to reframe out different shots, but it was strange flying and not even thinking about the framing or composition at all, basically. I mean, half the time I would just hover it in the middle of the action and they would just kind of work around it. And honestly, it felt a little bit strange because usually flying drones is like a really intense thing that's super focused and all. And here I'm just standing there with one hand on my hip, just looking at them pass me by.
I just got an excellent shot of a backflip. Excellent shot of a backflip. And this is all I'm doing.
And then when I'm actually flying it around, it does remind me of those really high-end cinema drones where you have one person that's just piloting the aircraft and then you have a second operator that's operating the gimbal and the camera. And that does make a huge difference because you can just really focus on not crashing the drone. So by combining the dual operator mindset with an aircraft that's very easy to fly, I felt very comfortable going through tighter spaces, knowing that I'm not gonna crash this thing because we literally only have one of these things. So if we crash it, then game over. All right, it is finally golden hour, time to get the money shots we came here for. So the biggest thing we learned from this morning is that the timing needs to be pretty exact to get the shots we were looking for, and we have to be super efficient. So basically what we did was time exactly how many seconds it takes them to get from their starting point to the apex of the jump, and we also timed out the drone the same exact way, and with a little bit of tweaking, we were able to really pinpoint that timing.
dude, that wasn't too bad.
That was pretty spot on. My goal is to kind of get you like backlit, like with the sun in the back. So that would mean I would kind of go this way.
And honestly, once we got that timing down, we were able to just like consistently hit all the shots we needed in that short little window.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Funny because I don't even see him in the frame. All I see is like a tire in the corner of my eye. No clue how the shot turns out, but I guess I just have to trust the process.
Final shot was just to park the drone at the very top of the jump, but as close as possible.
In the goggles, it feels like he's like right here.
I actually found it to be easiest to just fly line of sight, meaning I'm just watching the drone with my eyes and inching it closer and closer after every jump, and I think it paid off.
Yeah, that one was sick. The drone had to like went up a little bit, like, whoa, there's something under me.
Now this shot kind of got me thinking, since I'm recording with a 360 camera, I really don't need to view the live feed from the drone to have confidence that I'm getting the shots I need because it's a 360 camera, it's recording everything, right? So I asked AntiGravity, is there gonna be like a super minimalist way to get this thing up in the air and just get a shot real quick if I need to and I don't want to put on all the goggles and all that stuff? And they were like,
There are a couple, but I can't tell you a lot about them at the moment.
Keeping all these secrets from me still, dang it.
all right, so now that I've had a chance to pack on some miles on this, let me tell you my favorite and least favorite things about this AntiGravity A1, which is the name of the thing, by the way. A1 is the drone, and then AntiGravity is the brand. So they'll be releasing other drones that are just gonna be like the AntiGravity B1, or I don't know what they're gonna call it. But hands down, my favorite thing is just how easy it is to get up in the air and get shots and just be able to like intuitively look around. And it's you know, the experience of flying this thing is maybe just as exciting as being able to get shots with it.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Looking down. Dude, I feel like a god. You peasants, you little ants.
You looking down on yourself?
Like, I personally have a ton of drone flying experience, but a beginner could do the same shots. The caveat is that you do have to get fairly close because of that ultra wide angle lens, but as you get more experience, you can feel better getting closer. And believe it or not, I did not crash this thing the whole time I had it. Yay, go me. That brings me to my least favorite thing about this is if you do crash, there's a pretty good chance that these lenses could get scraped. And one of my favorite things about the new X5 is the replaceable lenses, and this does not have those replaceable lenses. I'm assuming it's for weight maybe, because this is a sub 250 gram drone.
It's tiny.
I know, right? Really lightweight,
Yeah.
which makes
Is that
it
how
feel
it's gonna
more,
be?
Yeah. Let's see, the legs pop out so that you can set it down without scratching the bottom. I like that this case has this little divot right here. So let's say the drone's not powered on and the legs are retracted. You can just kind of set it there. When you need to take off on dirt or whatever, it's nice to have a little platform to take off from. And the case being a launch pad, really smart. You got a little 3-way charger. So once we get going, I want to just not have to stop. A battery pack is a necklace so that we keep the weight off of the goggles here.
You can't look out of them as like this with goggles, like as far as like looking.
Oh, pass-through.
Yeah, pass-through.
There is a pass-through
There
option.
is?
It's not here yet, but it's coming. They have a little camera up here, so it basically turns into like a pass-through.
No way.
Yeah, a little
That's
digital pass-through.
So I can see the camera there, yeah.
Oh, you can see, yeah.
Oh, look, it's on the screen. It's showing me right now.
Oh yeah,
On
and then
this.
see how I like.
It's a display.
And then of course, it being a 360 camera, you do have to reframe afterwards, so exporting probably from an app. But of course, on the other hand, there's the benefit of recording 360, which is the amount of versatility you get out of these shots and the number of ways you can export these things. Like if I film both of them jumping at once, I could get the 2-shot, I could get singles, I could also put it in vertical for social. Oh, I also want to point out that I've never flown a drone before where I felt like I had so much spatial awareness.
Yeah, you have like spatial awareness in a drone.
If you're flying backwards or to the side, you can always just look and just be like, okay, I'm not gonna hit a wall. Okay.
Oh, like me getting really close to this tree right now.
Yeah.
But overall, I'd say the shots came out pretty decent considering, one, how easy it was to fly, but also limited resolution and limited frame rates. So it definitely gets me excited to see this thing when everything is unlocked with its full potential. And of course, huge shout out to Jared McNeil and Levi. Definitely go check them out if you're into that kind of thing. They even let me hit some of the jumps. Like, of course, the smaller ones that are meant for children.
So this is my new teacher right here.
Right here. Gonna show you the ropes. show you the track.
Yes.
Considering how terrifying these relatively tiny jumps are, definitely gives me much more appreciation for what they do. But that's all I got this time around. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and don't forget to eat your vegetables. I'm not kidding, seriously, I've been trying to shed a little bit of weight, you know, trim down a little bit, lower that body fat. So at the beginning of the day, I'll just fill up a bowl with nutrient-dense vegetables like broccoli and carrots, and I'll just try to eat this throughout the day. And it's got fiber, it's got nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff. And then I don't know, it's just easier to lose weight when you fill your stuff with vegetables, opposed to trying to like starve yourself, you know. That's torture. No thanks. I'll eat these vegetables, and it's been working so far. Anyways, that's it. See you later. Thanks for watching.